Hey y'all, welcome back. It is your girl Dominica the Yogi. I missed you guys so much. Had to take a quick break. I had a little injury, so I had to give myself a chance to heal from that. Because when we are doing our yoga, we want to make sure we give our body a chance to rest and reset when our body is calling for it. But we are back, and it's so good to see you guys. So this week we're going to be doing our heart chakra flow. It's a heart opening flow, and with the heart chakra, people think that it focuses on love. And yes, that is a part of it because it is love. It's love of self. It learns you how to love others more, especially in this day and time when it comes to dealing with people on a day-to-day basis. So that just gives us a chance to reset ourselves. And opening up our heart chakra allows us to have more confidence. It allows us to have more self-awareness. And really, it just gives us a chance to really love ourselves more. So we're going to go ahead and get started. As always, make sure that you have your yoga mat, your water, and also just a positive attitude about completing the poses. So make sure you like, you share, you comment. I'm so glad you guys are able to join us today, and we're going to go ahead and get started. See you soon. Hey, welcome back. So we're going to go ahead and get started by stretching those legs out in front of you. You're going to go ahead and roll to your back. Let's go ahead and get centered. Place that left hand on your heart space, that right hand on your abdomen. You're going to close your eyes and we're going to breathe. Breathe in through your nose. Those legs should be hip width apart, feet going opposite directions. Exhale out through your mouth. Let's do it again. Inhale through your nose. And exhale. Let's do it one more time. Breathe in. Take the deepest breath you've taken for yourself all day. Then with an exhale, you're going to bring those feet to touch. Bring those hands over your head. You're going to clasp hands, point those index fingers. Relax those shoulders away from your ear. You're going to point those toes, chin up, no crunching your neck. Full and stretch. Take a moment here. Breathe in on all sides. In through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Let's do it again. In through your nose. And with an exhale, we're going to go ahead and bring those legs up. Your hands are going to wrap around those legs. You're going to bring that chin to chest. And around those shoulders. Make sure those toes are pointed. Engage your core. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale again. And then with an exhale, we're going to stretch it back out again. Full and stretch. Relax those shoulders down. Your chin comes up. Inhale here. And then with an exhale, we're going to take those hands back to our sides. We're going to bring those hips split. We're going to bring those heels up to our hips. And we're preparing for a bridge pose. So you're going to stay here. You're going to gently press those hands into the mat. And you're going to bring those shoulder blades together like you're trying to press a pencil between them. So it's going to cause your chin to go up. Your chest is open. You're going to inhale here. With an exhale, you're going to push that pelvic bone up. Engage that core. So you can keep your hands here. Or you can bring them underneath you, palms together. Or we can grab those ankles. Wherever you are, engage your core. And you should also feel a stretch in the front of your thighs. So take a moment here, breathe in, and exhale. Inhale again. And with an exhale, we're going to release our back to the back, and we're going to stretch those legs out. One more time, we're going to hug them in, chin to chest. And then with an exhale, you're going to gently stretch that left leg out, point. And let's do the other side. Bring that left knee in, right leg out. And let's do it again. Other side. And amazing job. Keep it up. One more time. We got this. And to the left. Great job. And we're going to gently bring both legs down to the floor. You're going to push yourself up to a seated position. From this seated position, we're going to bring those legs behind us, turn onto that right hip, and then push yourself up to center. So from pushing ourselves up to center, we're going to go ahead and find ourselves in our tabletop. This is our neutral position. Your hands should be stacked underneath your shoulders. Relax those shoulders away from your ear. Engage that core. Your feet should be hip width apart. Take a moment here. Find your breath. And then with the next exhale, we're going to make our way to our puppy pose. So if you haven't done it before, you're going to bring those hands down to the mat. Make sure those forearms are pressed into the floor. So are those hands. Then we're going to gently bring those hips back and then up. So this is going to cause your chin to go to the floor. So from here, you want to spread those shoulders open, allowing your chest to press more into the mat. You can always bring your forehead down to the floor if you need to. Take a moment here. Find your breath into your nose. And then with the next exhale, you're going to gently come back up. And from here, we're going to make our way to the floor. So you're going to press your pelvic bone into the floor. We're going to still press those forearms and hands into the floor as well. And from here, you're going to bring your shoulders and chest up, and your feet are pressed into the floor. This is our Sphinx pose. Take a moment here. Still breathing through your nose. Inhale. And then with the next exhale, you're going to release down. Inhale, push yourself back up to that tabletop. From our tabletop, we're going to find our way to our child's pose, our resting pose. So those big toes are going to touch. Your knees are going to spill over the side. You're going to take those hips back, and your hands are going to come forward to the top of that mat. Relax those shoulders out. Take a moment here, in through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Relax those shoulders down. What you want to do is be able to try to press your chest into the mat, which is going to allow you to take deeper breaths here. So let's try it. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. Then with the next exhale, you're going to gently push yourself up. And let's make our way here. But we're going to keep our big toes touching, our knees spilling over the side. You're going to plant that left hand down. And then with an inhale, you're going to take that right hand up to the ceiling. And then with the next exhale, we're going to thread that needle. So you're going to take that right hand over to the left side. Left hand to the top of the mat. You're going to gently bring that right ear down to the ground. Feel that stretch on that left side. Take a moment here, y'all. Breathe in through your nose. And exhale out through your mouth. Inhale again. Then exhale, gently push yourself up. Left hand first, right hand follows. If you need to reset your hands and feet, please go ahead. We're going to plant that right hand. And then with the inhale, we're going to take it up. Exhale, let's thread that needle. Take it over to the left side. Right hand to the top of the mat. Gently bring that forehead down. Find your breath here. In through your nose. And exhale. Gently push yourself back up. Amazing job. So from here, we're going to make our way to our hero pose. If you haven't done it before, you're going to bring your legs together. You're going to sit back on those heels. You're going to bring those hands to your thighs, shoulders back, or you can bring those hands to your thumb to sternum, wherever you're comfortable at. Take a moment there. Breathe into your nose. And then exhale, we're going to make our way to a camel pose. So if you haven't done it before, you're going to take those hands back. Either they can be pressed into the floor behind you, or we can bring them out, curling those toes under. You're going to go ahead, sit back on those toes, sit back on your heels. You're going to take those hands to your heels. You're going to bring your shoulders back, engage that core. Wherever you are, make sure you're breathing. Inhale. And with an exhale, you're going to release back. Excellent job. Uncurl those toes as they're curled under. And we're just going to give it a little quick tap on the floor. And from here, we're going to go ahead and make your way back to your tabletop. And we're going to prepare for our cat-cow. So we're going to drop those shoulders. Your chin's going to come up. Inhale here. And then with the next exhale, you're going to curl your tailbone in. Bringing it in, bring that chin to chest. Find your way to your cat. Inhale, release back out again. Exhale, curl it in. Great job, keep it up. Inhale, one more time, we got this. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, here. And then with the next exhale, we're going to make our way back to our tabletop. So we're going to find our way to our tiger pose, our fierce pose. So you're going to take that left hand out, thumb up. You're going to take that right foot back. Make sure that right hand is stacked underneath that right shoulder here. And then inhale, find your breath. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, release back out again. Exhale, bring it in. Keep it up, y'all. Inhale, release back out. Exhale, bring it in. Hold for one breath here. Find it. And release that hand back to the floor. Let's do that other side. Reset those hands, reset those feet. We're gonna take the sole of that left foot out, toes down. Take that right hand out, thumb up. Inhale here. Make sure that right knee stacked underneath that right hip. And then exhale, bring it in. Inhale, release back out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, release out again. Exhale, hold it. You guys got this. Beautiful job. Exhale, right hand down. Left hand follows. And let's just take a moment in our child's pose. Hips back, hands forward. Gently bring that forehead down. Take a moment here. Find your breath. In through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale again. Keep breathing. And exhale. One more time. We got this. Deep breath in. Hold that breath. And then exhale. Gently push yourself back up. Great job. Make your way back to that tabletop. And then we're going to curl those toes under this time. We're going to take those knees off the mat. And then we're going to take those hips up and back. We're now in our downward dog. So you're going to relax those shoulders away from here. Chin to chest. You're going to press those heels back into the mat. Make sure you're not locking your knees here. Engage that core. And breathe into the pose. Exhale. You can have a slight bend in your fingers to take the weight out your wrist. Inhale here. And then exhale, carve a line with your nose. We're going to step our foot in front of the other. Make your way to the top of your mat into your forward fold. We're going to halfway lift. Forward fold again. Inhale, root to rise. And then exhale, open those arms up, your chest open, your chin up. Inhale again, hands together. Exhale, bring it to your heart space. Take a moment here, find your breath. Exhale, take it back up. Let's forward fold. And we're going to halfway lift. From here, you're going to bend that right knee. Place that right hand between your fingers. And open up to the left. And with an exhale, you're going to find your way back to center. Let's do that other side. Gently place that left hand between your legs, bend that left knee, and open up to the right. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Halfway lift again, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. This time we're going to clasp hands, point your index fingers, and a slight back bend. That's going to find your way to your exhale, to your heart space. Take a moment here. Inhale. And exhale, take those hands up. Let's forward fold. And we're going to step back into that low lunge. You're going to take that right foot back, left foot forward. You're going to take those hands to your thighs, your shoulders back. Inhale here, chin up. Exhale, take those hands up and back, half crescent moon. Find your breath in through your nose. Exhale, palms together. And back to your heart space. From here, you're going to plant that right hand down, and then we're going to open up to the left. Make sure that left knee's over left ankle. Inhale. Then exhale. Find your way back to center. From here, we're going to pick this right leg up. You're going to take this left foot back, and we're going to make our way to our plank. Once here, your feet can be together, hip width apart. Make sure those hands are stacked underneath your shoulders. You can drop those knees to the ground, toes up, your feet up to the ceiling. Wherever you are, make sure your shoulders are back, your chin is up, and you engage that core. And then with the exhale, we're going to chaturanga. Bring those arms into your sides. Inhale. We find our way to our upward dog or cobra. And then with the exhale, guess what? We're going to take a moment in our child's pose. Hips back, hands forward. Gently bring the forehead down to the floor. Take a moment, find your breath here. In through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale again. Keep breathing out. And with an exhale, you're going to gently come back up. Make Make your way back to your tabletop. We're gonna curl those toes under. We're gonna take those hips up and back to our downward dog again. Gently press those heels back. Chin to chest. Take a moment here, find your breath into your nose. And with an exhale, carve a line with your nose. Step your way to the top of that mat. Find your way to your forward fold. We're gonna halfway lift. Make sure you're not locking your knees. Exhale, release to the floor. Inhale, root to rise. Open those arms up, chest open, chin up. Exhale, find your way to your mountain pose. Take a moment here. Find your breath into your nose. Exhale, hands up. Let's forward fold. And let's halfway lift. Forward fold again. Step that left foot back, right foot forward. You're going to plant that left foot. Bring those hands to your thighs, shoulders back. Inhale here. Exhale. Take those hands up and back. Relax those shoulders. Inhale. Exhale. Palms together. Let's twist. Let's go ahead and take those hands to your heart space. Take that left hand down to the floor. Let's open up to the right. Fingertips to the ceiling. Inhale here. Make sure that right knee's over right ankle. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Beautiful job. Let's pick that left leg up, right foot back. Go ahead and take those hands underneath you for your planks. Arms pressing to your sides for your chaturanga. Inhale for your upward dog. Exhale to your child's pose. Hips back, hands forward. Bring that forehead down to the mat, y'all. Okay, find your breath here through your nose. Exhale out through your mouth. Inhale again. With an exhale, you're going to gently push yourself up. Make your way to that tabletop. Let's go ahead and curl those toes under. Hips up and back to our downward dog again. Relax those shoulders, engage that core. Chin to chest. Inhale here. And with an exhale, carve a line with your nose. Let's step to the top of that mat. Find your way to your forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold again. Inhale, root to rise. Slide back in. Then exhale, bring those hands to your heart space. Take a moment here, thumb to sternum. Beautiful job, y'all. We going so good. Keep it up. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold. Let's halfway lift. Forward fold again. Root to rise. Slide back in. And then exhale. Bring those hands to your heart space. Inhale here. Then with an exhale, we're going to go ahead and step that left foot back. Make sure it's parallel to the back of your mat. Make sure that right knee's over right ankle. We're going to find our way to a warrior two. Relax those shoulders down. Shoulders back. Inhale. Then with an exhale, we're going to take this left hand to this left leg. Right hand up and back. Find your way to a peaceful warrior. Inhale. Then with an exhale, you're going to extend that pose. You're going to take that right arm to that right thigh. Take that left hand up and over. Now, you don't want your chest to the mat. You want it up to the ceiling. And if you can, gaze to the ceiling as well. Inhale here. Exhale. We're going to find our way back to center. Back to that warrior two. You're going to turn that right foot in. Left foot out. Other side. Inhale here. Exhale. Let's go ahead and make our way to that peaceful warrior. Inhale here. Exhale. Extended pose. Left arm, right hand up and over. Beautiful job, y'all. Keep it up. Exhale. We make our way back to center. So from warrior two, we're going to turn both feet in. And then you're going to bring those hands up and out. You're now in a star pose. Relax those shoulders. Inhale here. And with the exhale, we're going to bring those hands up. And we're going to find our way to a half fold. Engage that core. Relax those shoulders away from your ear. Your legs are wider than your hips. Then with an exhale, we're going to take these hands and place them by our feet. Then we're going to press those elbows to our knees. Then your chin comes up and your gaze forward. Inhale here. And then with an exhale, you're going to bring those hands closer to you. We're going to heel toe, heel toe. And then we're going to find our way into a squat. So once here, your feet are turned out. You're going to take those forearms, press them into your thighs, your palms are together, and then thumb the sternum. Take a moment here. Inhale. And then, with the next exhale, we're gonna find our way to the floor. You're gonna bring those hands behind you. You're gonna go ahead and scoot to the center. And from here, we're gonna go ahead and turn back actually to our tabletop. And we're gonna make our way to pigeon for a second. So you're gonna take that left knee, bring it between both hands. You're gonna take that left foot over to the right side. That right foot is gonna be behind you. And then you're gonna bring those forearms to the mat. And you're gonna bring that forehead down to the floor, or to your hands. So we're gonna take a moment here. And you're gonna find your breath. If you have a block or a pillow, you can put it underneath this hip. You're gonna keep breathing. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale again. Then with an exhale, you're going to gently bring that forehead down to the floor. We store a lot of stress and trauma in our hips. And when we do hip openers, it gives us a chance to release that. When releasing stuff we know we're going to release blockages from our hips, it allows us to release blockages from our heart as well. Take a moment here, breathe in. And with an exhale, you're going to gently push yourself back up. You're going to take that left leg from underneath you, find your way back to center again. You're going to take that left foot out, gently push it back. Calf stretch here. Exhale, find your way back to center. Let's do that other side. Inhale, release out to the right. Exhale, back to center. And we're going to take that right leg up. Left foot over to the left side. Gently bring that left hand behind you. And we're going to find our way to center. Bring the forehead down to the mat. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale again. And exhale. Keep breathing out. We are doing an amazing job. This is part of our cool down. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Bring that forehead down to the floor if it's not already there. Feel that stretch on that right side. Keep breathing out. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale for me one more time. And exhale, gently push yourself back up. You're going to take that right leg from underneath you, find your way back to that tabletop. Gently go ahead and bring that right leg out for a stretch. Inhale. And with an exhale, let's do that other side. Inhale here. And exhale. And we're going to turn onto that right hip. We're going to swing those legs out in front of us. And we're going to take those hands up, relax those shoulders down. Then with an exhale, we're going to gently grab our feet. If you can, you can grab your ankles or your knees, whichever is more comfortable. You're going to bring that chin to chest. Take a moment here. Inhale. And with an exhale, if you can, bend a little bit deeper over those legs. Inhale. And then with an exhale, we're going to gently release now. And then we're going to find our way back to our back. So you're going to gently just bring those hands out. And let's roll on back. Ah, great job, y'all. So, thank you for joining me here today. If you have a few more minutes, I would suggest just taking this time just to let the nutrients of your practice soak in. Otherwise, thanks for joining me today. Like this and share it with others that you think may